Good evening, good evening. We got ourselves an echo, so we're gonna just close the source of the echo and continue on. Yeah. Akula Ali from Azerbaijan. Akula. So we're comfortably in the 2100s these days, in case you haven't noticed, guys. And what was it that got me back here? It's very simply just remembering who you are. Actually, I know that sounds all floozy, but there's a grain of truth in it. It's ratings are a self fulfilling prophecy or something like that. So you just got to remember who you are and also know that you know the answers. You have all the answers in you, and you just got to trust in it, tune into that. That's what it takes to be a good chess player, musician, sportsman, anything. And that's ultimately what the difference is between, you know, strong players and super duper strong players. There's a strong element of the belief, self belief angles, and things like that. Identity. Right now, we're just playing a sort of autopilot here. I think that's a comfortable way to play the game. Nothing too fancy going on. This is not really a threat because the rook is loose, so we can ignore it. But can we do anything better? Maybe not. So we'll just castle. Queen comes into the mix, and now there is something on it, but not anymore. And the main motif that we're exploiting is this prevention of castling. We're making it hard for him to castle, and it's getting under his skin, man. Like I just want to castle, dude. You know? But we're not making it so easy for Sonny Boy. And now the knight's gonna come in, and knight is gonna start thinking of doing some checks, discover attack, all sorts of pressure. Pressure buildeth on a man who doesn't see the signs and take action swiftly enough, quickly enough. We're not even worried about the time situation because we just want to play a good game and we don't have to try to outclock him, even though he's running low on time. I think he took a wise choice there. I always am happy when people dilute into like when they cash in, they're like, not cash in, but when they give in, just say like, yeah, you take the rook. So now the pressure is totally off. There's no more theater. Only question is whether he tries something like that. But with the front-facing queen and allowing a queen trade proposition to arise right ahead, I don't think this was the right square to move his queen. He should have probably gone here to give any try and try some tricks here. I don't know. It's a difficult situation for us all here. I suppose he's coming to terms with the reality, and well, see, we're not even trying anything. We're just sort of being, simply just being uh, objective about it. Now, with a well defended knight, there's no need to over push. So let's just chill. Let's just chill. I said, bitch, be cool. Everyone's just gotta chill. What's Fonzie like? Chill. Correctamundo. Yes, I guess we get a knight all the way here. This pawn move is obviously not optimal. It's hyper patient. Um, we can continue with this theater with the queen. Oh shit, I blundered. The fuck, man. Fuck. Okay. Well, now what? Now we try to get back our gold, but he should just hide back. And we're gonna have to clock him now. Now we're definitely gonna have to clock him. Very nervy move there. I think we'll. Yeah, he's playing a bit restlessly now when he's bad on the clock um, situation, and we're just piling up a lot of pressure here. We have a fork. He doesn't have a check. We just get the 2 pawn advantage, and that should be enough to ensure a win. But he's woken up now. He's had his coffee, and we're going to keep it real. We're gonna keep it real because now there's a little bit of a coffee game going on, and we're going to continue playing this coffee game a little bit because we want Sunny Boy to know that there's going to be pressure. Oh shit! I blundered. Okay. Let's be careful here. Let's offer a trade. Let's be careful again. Now this is a key move, I think. Very important move. Keeps the back rank motifs alive. Okay. Queen can be quite tricky piece. Not finding the breakthrough here. We need to change the pawn structure to just make sure we don't end up in a 3-4 repetition. Now we're threatening a trade of queens. That's what you gotta look for here is a trade of queens. Do we kill it with the queen or pawn? Let me think here. I'm gonna do something a little weird looking. Ah, it's hard work, huh? It's hard work to win a chess game sometimes. Just trying to do it bit by bit. I think this check has got to be the big one. Yeah, this should win the game. It's too powerful. Yeah. Good game, Abdullah Ali. Wow, what a game that was, huh? Uh, yeah. I don't know what to say about it. It was a smooth sailing ride until I made some crazy ass blunder. But even despite that, we still get a 99% score. So hats off to us for an incredible Grandmaster League game. Let's have a review. Yeah. So this is an incorrect way to play the opening, which I did not know. I should just get my queen there already, and then what? And then I didn't see that. So the point is that when this pawn comes up, I can ignore the knight threat and just capture with the bishop and threaten mate here. That's why it's so powerful. Very interesting. Okay. I think it's a subtlety of the position which only arises because of this weird move, which isn't typical. So it's not a very commonly seen pattern. But here I want to say this some parts of this game was quite instructive. Okay, like I thought this was going to be an instructive move. It turns out that this is better to go for, to try for. But nonetheless, it's still somehow instructive on how an annoying motif can help you win the game, because you saw he starts playing bad moves here because he wants something else to happen. For some reason, he's not offering the queen trade, which would be, I think, pretty even for both sides ultimately. I'm winning tempo here. I'm doubling up rooks, and I am going to be a pawn up. But that might have been the best way for him to play in that situation. Instead, Instead, he pushed his pawn forward, a6, and I ignored it with castling, which is not optimal. I missed some sort of a killer blow here. I missed a killer blow. Let's see what that misses. Queen there, pawn up, then castle. Real. It's a very long-winded situation. I don't know. I think I more or less did the same thing, but I guess not. So queen b6 was not the right way. He could have still ducked out with the queen trade option here, but he didn't do that. And then it just added more and more pressure. He brought on more trouble on him, and we just kept the motifs. He traded in with the rooks. We just had a comfortable position here. Didn't have to do anything, and we were all cool until we just did one dumbass move here, and all of a sudden we're losing the game. But we acted like we weren't. That's important. And he got unnecessarily restless here. We just kept our cool. You know, he's getting very restless, walking into all sorts of walks, and nicely simplify into a winning situation. So this is a winning position, easy, but I messed up and gave up a pawn. I messed up here and gave up a pawn. That was really dumb. And now it's a draw. With objectively good play, it's a draw. But it's very hard to play. So it's a bit of a game of patience. It's a bit of a game of patience, and you want to just keep probing, wait for the mistake. You know, ultimately you're trying to forge a mistake. But as you can see from the eval, it's objectively a draw. He just needs to keep solving the puzzles that I'm throwing at him. I'm changing a pawn here, a queen there, and just trying to keep it a little bit unclear and make him have to figure it out. That's all you gotta do. Make them try to figure it out. And here we get into the trade-off. And he doesn't respond correctly. Very interesting point in the game right here. He accepts it. Oh, the queen's got to trade off. Fine, I'll take it. But that's the huge mistake. Had he instead just gone back, the draw opportunity would have still remained. Fantastic insight here. Because look, you take this and still it's there's a lot of chess left to be played, and it's still objectively a draw if he manages the right moves, which here he does. Even though your king is ahead of the pawn, somehow the opposition is in his favor, and therefore even from here it's a draw, right? King f7, and then let's say you do king g5. Now he keeps the opposition. He just front faces your king. You know, you go here, he goes here, and it's a draw. Okay, if he goes, if you go here, and he tries to do something clever like this, then he's gonna lose probably. Like king up and then pawn up, you know, something like that. But if he just keeps the opposition, it's fine. What a game! All right, see you later.